I'll remind you often that you're in the Colosseum right now, motherfucker. You're in the fucking Matrix. And the gods and goddesses, they're looking at you right now. And they savor a character like me, motherfucker. Standing on gallons of motherfucking blood with millions of witnesses, thousands upon thousands of others with their blood beside my own. You can see compilation videos. You know, we could take over the universe from the comfort of home. It's simple. An Exodus in 2019, I don't need anybody to give me a trust fund or anything. I can see stuff now on a level that goes beyond measure. It's, you know, it's funny. It's going to be easy to take over this world. When I say I gave up my free will, you want the favor of the gods? You sleep on the floor for a night and you call out to the universe in the morning. I intend to bring forth heaven and earth. Look at the sun for 10 seconds and say, I'm going to bring forth heaven and earth in your name. Give me the knowledge of the ages, motherfucker. You know, this type of thing. Don't say I love you. Play that backwards. It's, we shall die. You know, I'm going to fucking live. I'm going to play stupid as long as I can. And then I'm going to do something nobody can even conceive. Going to a place that doesn't exist as Garden of Eden, through a holy hole that you know nothing about, a black hole sun. If I don't spell it out for you, oh my God. You know, and I keep referring to my son because he's a good example for me to follow. You know, I was sitting at home making videos, telling him you could do YouTube videos and make money. Look how easy it is. We could do gaming and stuff and just talk about this stuff to all the kids while we're gaming, like the gamers like Cutie Pie. They say stupid shit. They don't point out any symbols. They don't say anything of intelligence. My son's going to be a super fucking intelligent gamer, teaching all the symbols and all the shit. You know, we have vision. And we know we have timelines. If I'm going to work for 90 days, you know, we're going to learn everything for 90 days about how to make PewDiePie videos doing gaming. And he's practicing what to say just like his father. You know? You see Damien on South Park? You know? And Satan from above, the sun, talking to Jesus downward? This is funny ass shit. Get ready for the fight, you know? Only on pay-per-view, $49.95. And then Satan threw the fight and got all that money because everybody bet on Satan because he was bigger. You know, it's kind of funny. I told you, I look at the sun, I speak my intent. Jesus is the motherfucking son. That's what's programming me to stand here as Satan, publicly, on gallons of motherfucking blood. You couldn't possibly overturn it without, even if you killed yourself, you'd have to donate blood your whole life, you know, and build up literally gallon certificates of selflessness, you know? You wouldn't even pinprick your finger, spill it over the words, I intend to bring forth heaven and earth. That's why I have the Spear of Destiny. That's why I leave for heaven in a nice new ship. All I have to do is just play dumb and follow orders. I gave up my free will. I don't know why people don't understand this concept. It's the goddess of the earth. Like I said, you know, you're a man, you have your wife, and you have an heir to your throne. And when you do shit a certain way, like when your wife yells at you, you don't raise your voice and talk down to her. You bow your head and say, what will make you happy? You know? Look for something on the floor to pick up just so you can kneel down before her. And soon enough, you know, she would be able to figure out that you worship her. And she will give you it all, whatever it is. And selflessly, we get to this holy grail. You have to do this selflessly. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Starting now, in 2 years, we're going to the Holy Grail. I'm going to pay for everything with nothing. No trust fund. If I have a trust fund or not, it doesn't matter at this point. You know why? Because I've already seen too much. It's not about somebody giving us all the money. It's about somebody teaching us all how to make our own fucking money and take over the universe from wherever. The comfort of home, doing this or that. And just dazzling people. Like my son flipping out teachers. And they call me and say, you know, if we move your son forward 2 grades, will you stop him from roughing up the lunchroom with this app and reverse speech shit? And the earth is flat and the one electron, one positron, the earth is not spinning, that you're in a computer simulation, you can't see it, that you're so filthy retarded. You put on your graduation robe, you get your angle into, I mean, my son, you know, for heaven's sakes, if I don't pull it off, my son would pull it off. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can do this from the comfort of home. I'm telling you that There's too many young children out there that are fascinated by this at the lunchroom. And surely they're running home and showing their parents. Where did you get these ideas from? And you know, my son rubs it in their faces. I'm sure that people would be shocked to hear the truth. That when you say I love you to your child, you're really saying we will die. When you say it to your wife, I love you, you're better off saying fuck you, which is wake up. Or motherfucker, which is we will offer them. You know? It's just, listen, people. You were birthed into this world through your mother. You're going to be birthed out through that holy of holies. It's the Holy Grail. There's no way to fuck it up. Like, go see Vaughn TV. And these other people, like Rainbow Bright. There's so many. Lucifer Channel. It's endless. TRLX Flux. I mean, all these channels, Atomic Knowledge. I mean, you're going to start seeing shit so clearly. It's like, to sit at home anymore, it's not fun for me anymore. I could make a couple of uploads talking shit, explaining how Satan's taken over the world. It doesn't matter that I have a trust fund. I'm showing you how to do it without any trust fund. All my wife said was just show people how to get a job. Show people how to do this magnet business. You know, my wife tells me to do whatever you think I'm doing, it's because it's my wife who says, you could do it. You can get away with it. Look who you really are. I mean, everybody thinks vampires bite into the necks of people. You know, my wife voluntarily gives me up her elixir of immortality every month. And she knows what it means. You know, if you look it up, people say, whoa, they're Kundalini and shit. The only way a true awakening can happen is between a man and a woman when they come to pass through certain rites, where they drink the elixir of immortality together, where they spill their blood up into the earth, and ceremoniously, you know, marry the husband off to this mythical force, this living dynamo of power, selflessly to bring forth heaven and earth. And then you can see the changes now. There's no way to escape it. I don't need anybody's advice, money, or worship. I'm going to go fucking rough people up, motherfucker. My son's going to shake people up. And we as parents, I'm telling you, they want to make bargains with us to stop our child from waking people up in the lunchroom so we could get them to, if they move them, it's just ahead even more. It's crazy. You can't possibly imagine this shit, people. This is what it means to be the Prince of Darkness, Satan. Nobody can stop me. It doesn't matter what I do, my son does, my wife does. We're all here doing our shit for the benefit of all. And we don't want advice, money, or worship. I'm going to fucking do this. I don't give a fuck what anybody believes. This is like exciting stuff. I feel happy that I went into work on the 23rd of December. 4 years ago, 12/24 through 2013, I spilled my blood. Look what's happened. Look at all the fucking videos. We're just a couple years away from pulling off the impossible. Getting everybody to the Garden of Eden. Getting everybody eternal life. Bringing forth heaven and earth. Nobody can stop us. I'm standing on gallons of blood of Satan. There's no way anybody can overturn it. You don't get it yet. The angel of death is my blood brother. I published my address and shit showing you. I'm a real individual. You know, people, you're Illuminati, do this, that. That's funny. People say, you don't know what slavery is like. When my wife saw that comment, and she said, you know what? You better go out there and teach some motherfuckers some shit. You know, you think people sell their soul to Satan? That's funny for wealth and money? Go find me one fucking contract, punk, published, where somebody spilt up their blood on video and published it saying that I'm selling my soul to you, Satan, for this amount and then Satan gives you that, and somehow, mythically out of nowhere, in a blink of an eye, you know, you're in limousines with bitches up your, you know, or whatever it is you like, these crazy days. What I'm saying is that I'm not out for all that shit. I'm focused on the Holy Grail. Nothing else matters. And I need to lay low, play dumb, play stupid, follow orders, showing you that I can follow orders. I can show you my address. I can show you that I work. I pay taxes. I'm a regular person, just like I'm not like Donald Trump with all these TV shows, and you know it's all a joke. It's all a scam. It's all like on South Park, Mr. Gay Rass son is the President Trump. And you know, the reverse speech shows you all kinds of stuff like Trump, you know, might be planning, you know, a fake something where he's no longer. It's just funny. This type of stuff you hear on the news, it's all fake. People that I hear talking shit, it's like when they say, "Oh my God, a solar flare type shit," and it could knock out all the power, and put us into the Stone Age. Didn't you learn anything from 2012? Did the world end in 2012 or not, motherfucker? It didn't. And the world ain't gonna end. There's a dome above your head. It's a flat Earth plane. Look at your compass needle. It's pointing at the center of the Earth where there's a black hole sun. You know, you hear this touchstone, Mount Meru. It's a vortex there. You're going to be sucked into the hole when you pop out the other side. That's the mountain, like a volcano shooting out the mountain. You know, you're going to be in a land where you can take seeds, and people are all nice, and they're going to say, "Go back there and fulfill your destiny, motherfucker." You know? Plant those giant trees. Bring forth heaven and earth. I'm Satan. Nobody will stop me. Every fucking sea will part from me. Because I'm here selflessly for the benefit of all. And when I keep repeating this shit, this is... You can't get mad at me for obeying my wife, getting a job, showing you my paper, publishing it, showing you I'm a real individual. I'm not Donald Trump. I didn't sell out. Okay? You know? They're gonna... Your president says I grab pussies and stuff, and... You know... His wife is an ex-model or something like that, where she was naked in pictures and shit like this. So, what I'm telling you is like, it's the same story. Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, he's this governor of California. They want to change shit so that it doesn't matter what country you're from, you could be president. And you see Obama, they say he's from another country. Yeah, this is funny shit. These are all actors. But they say very specific shit like, "Yes, we can." You hear, "Thank you, Satan." And you hear stuff like, "Serve Satan. Let me express. Serve Satan." And you see Walter Veith pulling up all those books that are written out and explaining to you, this is Satan's world. I can see it. It only takes a couple of years to take over the world. You think this is difficult. But it's not difficult to me. I can see so many avenues to the top. And I can only see them because I put up my blood to bring forth heaven and earth. It doesn't matter who I shock, where I shock. I can be at the job and say, "Look, you want me to impress you? Go look at YouTube on your cell phone right there. Those fancy new iPhones that everybody carries that tracks them so the boss can monitor where you're at. Is the job done?" This type of stuff. And what I'm telling you, they could go right to YouTube and see the videos. And it's just like my son saying, "It's lunchtime. Come on, I'll show you on my cell phone." They're allowed to use their cell phones, and you can talk to your children at lunchtime. It's lunchtime. At school, this is what it's allowed. It's common shit. So for all the kids to be at lunchtime looking at this shit here in reverse speech, and then they go home and shock their parents, it's, you know, there's a wave that's going out that you can't see across the universe right now. And it's exciting shit. People say, "If you have so much money, why are you slaving?" It's called voluntary slavery. My wife said, do this to teach people how to take control of the world. Now I can see on a whole other level, just obeying this shit and playing slave. It's like sleeping on the floor for a night. It's like going 12 hours worth of meals and calling out to the universe and saying, "I intend to bring forth heaven and earth. Kindly give me the knowledge of the ages." Day or night, just say it. It's a wave that goes out and knowledge comes back. You can see, I'm on a level that goes beyond measure. Nobody can stop me. There's nobody who can pull up contracts online that show that somebody sold their soul to Satan. But I stand here as Satan publicly. I've made royal proclamation standing on the Holy Spear, the Lucius Trust Fund. And I can see, I don't need any of that shit. I don't need a Holy Spear. I don't need a trust fund. I could take over the world with or without anyone. You know, I'm fucking hella motivated. The angel of death says here, you know, it's a book of life for a reason. 144,000 will come back to life with me right now and take over wherever it is you're at right now. I don't care if you're in a sod company, your mind should be taking over this shit. You don't need anybody. I don't need that fucking crazy guy Satan to get to the Holy Grail. You know? All you needed was my power to see shit. And when you look down and you see all these people pointing at, like Vaughn, and all these other people, it's in every movie, every TV show, it's placed there for a reason. So you call everybody Illuminati, that's the Illuminati putting these secrets in there for 144,000 people to find. Follow with Satan, bam, to the Holy Grail. I'll step across the bridge first, okay? I'll throw the bridge keeper off myself, and I will walk across the bridge in the name of the Son above our head, Jesus. Standing here as Satan with 144,000 blood thicker than water, motherfucking blood clot. I can see it all so clearly. Nobody will stop me because I stand in truth.